Hey everybody, this one's called Bar Members Number 4, Attorneys and Liars. And this is something that happened to me recently that I think people should need to be aware of and have some ideas on how to deal with it. First of all, I got these solicitations. You see, this is one of them. It says right on the bottom right-hand corner, it says advertisement. We help make our clients' lives better. Oh, I bet you do. This is another solicitation. Urgent, time-sensitive legal matter. Oh, no, I'm so worried. Oh, no. And notice it says advertisement again there, and Portfolio Recovery Associates, LLC. So I've gotten, this is only a few of the ones that I got. It's like, you get deluged with this stuff, right? Anyways, here's another one, advertisement. And here's another one, advertisement, right? So they're soliciting, they're liars soliciting. Copies of these documents can be found in my private group at Yahoo called Administrating-Your-Public-Servants. For a complete set of YouTube videos with private information, shares a DVD with over 50 searchable law dictionaries and other books and forms, contact me privately at engineerwin@yahoo.com. And donations to support this work are appreciated. I prefer gold or silver coin, but as an extremely less desirable alternative, I can accept the military script, the IOUs, the Federal Reserve notes, the PayPal gifts, the checks, the money orders. Send me an email for particulars. Anyways, this is the contents of the letter. If you look here, let's get in closer. Well, we'll get in closer here in a minute. The interesting thing is they all say advertisement. They all say Portfolio Recovery Associates, LLC, and they all have a case number filed with the Justice of the Peace. But don't panic. The world's not coming to an end. Here's a close-up picture of it. Notice it's the zip code. The TX designates a federal region, and this case number, JP0418, Portfolio Recovery Associates, and then it goes on. It says, you may not have received this lawsuit yet. After a lawsuit is filed with a court clerk, it must be delivered, which is called service of process. And this is an advertisement again, okay? They're soliciting people. They are trying to reel me in, okay? They're fishing. That's what they're doing here, is they're fishing. They're hoping that somebody's going to be stupid. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow me on Steemit at Sovereignty International. Don't forget to like this video. On YouTube, don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified when there's a new upload. And on Steemit, don't forget to vote and make your comments. And this is my front page of my YouTube channel. The arrow is pointing at the bell. The subscribe button's already clicked because it's not red. The bell, when it would be clicked, would look like it's vibrating. So it's not clicked yet. And so you have to click on the bell if you want to be updated about new uploads. And when you do that, a pop-up will come up and you have to check a box saying you want to be notified, and then click OK. This is Steemit. The left arrow is pointing at where you do your upvotes. The right arrow is the number of votes, and the center arrow is the number of votes, and the right arrow is where you can make some comments. And this is Steemit again. This is where you click on the hand is my mouse. You click on, that's where the arrow is pointing. You click on the crypto wallet portfolio or profile, and this little pop-up box will come down where you can follow or unfollow someone. So, some foundational things to understand about what's going on here. Did you make sure that nothing's in your name as suggested in my videos? Did you make sure that anything that you cannot transfer out of your name is heavily encumbered? Trusts can be used to make sure everything is heavily encumbered. Encumbering property must be done well in advance to defeat any potential fraudulent conveyance allegations. If I was to, now with that thing out there, if I was to run down and start transferring property out of my name and start encumbering property, the first thing they're going to bring up is fraudulent conveyance. So it has to be done before all of that. And to make it ironclad. Usually the rule is about 4 years. If it's done 4 years before, there's nobody going to bring any allegations of fraudulent conveyance. And so they have some problems, okay? First of all, this is a third-party debt collector, and third-party debt collectors have no standing to do anything. And is your contract with them? I know mine's not. The third-party debt collectors need you to be ignorant of the law. These liars are fishing. That's what they are. They're liars, and they're fishing. My blog is sovereigntyinternational.wordpress.com. My website is sovereigntyinternational.fyi. My email address is engineerwin@yahoo.com. My YouTube profile, Sovereign Living and Sovereignty International. The Sovereignty International has been deleted. I need to update this slide, obviously. My Facebook community page is deleted. My private group at Facebook called Sovereignty International is being deleted. Actually, Facebook is a has-been. I haven't been there for months. And I have friends of mine that are managing that, and it takes time to ban 17,000 people off your group, and I'm not going to let Facebook profit from my hard work. My Yahoo private group is called Administrating-Your-Public-Servants. My Google private group is called Administrating-Your-Public-Servants. Follow me on Twitter, Engineer Win. Follow me on Steemit at Sovereignty International, and my BitChute profile is there as well. Although I don't have all my videos uploaded to BitChute, I got a bunch. And my Minds profile is Engineer Win, and Sovereignty International is my blog and my group on Minds. So, more problems. This particular alleged debt is for around $1,500. The fake dollars. The Justice of the Peace is Small Claims Court, but they have raised the limits for Small Claims Court up to $25,000. Their attorney fees, if they have to show up, they're going to be at least $1,000, I would expect, and probably way more. They had to pay $50 just to file a case, I guarantee you. More than that, probably, maybe $100. Don't you think these liars do searches for assets that may be registered under the straw man's name? Not only yes, but hell yes. But there's nothing that's in the straw man's name. So they're fishing. Check out my other videos. Bankster Thieves Playlist, Roman Cult Playlist, Bankrupt Corporate So-Called Governments, Bar Members 1 through 3, Do-It-Yourself, How Not to Volunteer for the Selective Service in the Draft, Martial Laws Here, Do-It-Yourself No Income Tax, Do-It-Yourself Free Mail, Do-It-Yourself Kangaroo Courts 1 through 15 now, Canada Border Pigs Playlist. So another problem is they have not affected service. And the only address I've used in over 10 years is a private mailbox. So they don't know where to find me to effect service. Small Claims Court is the closest thing to a common law court, and affecting service is a big problem. And if I was to appear, I would correct their defect. So not only no, but hell no. And there's, again, the bottom of their letter. You may not have received this lawsuit yet. After a lawsuit is filed with a court clerk, it must be delivered, which is called service of protest process. It's affecting service. And this is an advertisement. I've been to the Supreme Court 5 times, so I know about affecting service. Check out my subscription channels. Vid.me shut down on the 15th of December, and YouTube channel called Sovereignty International is deleted. I made the exclusive content available on my website. I have 2 subscription levels, and I accept cryptocurrencies. My basic subscription level is now $29.99 a year for the videos only, and $49.99 a year for the videos plus unlimited consultations. Now, there is a limit as to what I can do on the consultations, because I am not a liar. Okay, well, I meant an attorney. No, actually, I meant a liar. But I can tell you what I would do in a certain circumstance and where to find the forms. And you have to understand also that anybody that's on a previous subscription plan, like the $19.99 a year, the $49.99, or I should say $39.99 a year plans, will remain on those plans as long as they maintain their subscriptions. They'll be grandfathered in. So as long as they maintain on that plan and renew it, they'll remain on that plan. If the plan subscription expires, then they'll revert to this new plan. Now, some additional information on the unlimited consultations. The unlimited consultations does not include phone calls, does not include babysitting, does not include preparing documents or reviewing documents. I don't expect to be getting 5 emails a day every day. Okay, if you need help preparing documents, that's what I would call babysitting, or reviewing documents, then then that's going to be an extra donation. The only power that these New World Order Satanists have over us is through fraud and deception, and my agenda is to expose it for all our benefit. I cannot fight all the battles. And so I need people that understand the issues that are going on and can fight the issue on point. And so if you want to subscribe as a donation, then it's a modest donation. There's no doubt about it, but a whole bunch of people chipping in a little bit adds up pretty fast, and so everything is appreciated. I'm currently publishing 1 video a week, and then at the bottom is 2 links to my website. The top link is to a page that has all of my videos listed in based on certain categories, and so you can use that page to do research, and you can watch the videos based on different topics or ways that helps you to organize and make sure you watch all the videos on a certain topic to get as much information as you can. Now, the bottom link is to the subscriber page, and if you don't have a subscription, it won't do you any good. But for subscribers, that page will take you to a page with all of the subscription videos listed. So that makes them easier to find. They're not very easy to find on Facebook, or I should say YouTube, and so this makes them a lot easier. Anyways, some of my exclusive content is an Arlington private information share, which is 9 videos alone. Land deed training, there's actually 2 or 3 of those videos. There's estoppel certificates training, there's foreclosure estoppel certificates training, there's corporate denial training, there's toll roads notice and demand training, there's invoice training, there's notice of void judgment training. There's revocation of signature training, third-party witness training, federal habeas corpus training, revocation of voter registration training, criminal complaint training. There's actually several criminal complaint training videos, and there will probably more depending on, issues that need to be talked about. The lawsuit training is not up there yet. It's one that I'm working on, but it's going to be probably several videos because it's more complicated. It's a little bit different in every jurisdiction. And then any other training requests, I'm open to any requests that anybody might have for training. All forms, files, and other instructions are available for free on my 2 private groups at Yahoo Groups and Google Groups. And so all of this training is really above and beyond. If anybody that's got any experience would not really need the training, but if you do need it, it is available. All the exclusive content's on my website, and you can buy a subscription there. The bottom line is there's nothing in their straw man's name. I do not use a social security number. They have not affected service, and they don't know where to find me to affect service. And I never, ever put down anywhere where I'm currently located. This is all from a third-party debt collector. They don't have standings. It's small claims court. I put it all in the shredder. This is not the first time this has happened, and it means absolutely nothing. I've been sued before. It doesn't mean anything because they still have to find something to steal, and they still have their little rules as to what they can steal. And so, I've been sued when I had vehicles in my name and even a home sometimes. And the home had a mortgage on it, so they couldn't do that. There's, again, you got to make sure everything is heavily encumbered. And so they really, it's brutum fulmen. It's an empty noise. It means nothing. The bottom line is, even if they could get a judgment, it means nothing. They still have to find things to steal. I have no bank account under a Social Security number, and I keep very little money in the bank account. I don't use a Social Security number for anything. I never disclose my living location to anyone who's not a friend. And court is warfare, and they are thieves. This is nothing but theft, and so that's a fraud. Everything's a fraud. They're nothing but thieves. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.